All right, now we're on location. We're down here in Manhattan, and we're gonna do a daylight shoot. Now we got harsh daylight, the sun's right out there, but we're gonna use the same diffuser that we used in the studio out on the street because it works brilliantly. We're gonna shoot a headshot of Shay out here. We're gonna use the 70 to 200 and we're gonna open it wide open. We're gonna be at f2.8. What that's gonna do is gonna throw the background out of focus, make her pop off the background and get all the distracting stuff, because you can see behind me there's a lot of distracting junk back there. But what we're going to do is, because we're shooting in nice and tight and I'm at f2.8, the lowest number this lens will go, it's going to throw everything out of focus and it really just separates her from that busy background. If I shoot her at f11 out here, problem's going to be she's just going to blend right in. It's going to look like a snapshot, not the kind of portrait that we want to get on location. So I'm going to have Shay come in, and then once she's in place, we're going to have Brad come in with that tri-grip diffuser. Now the tri-grip diffuser actually has a little strap over it because it's a little windy today. What the strap's going to do is keep it from flying out of Brad's hands, because it's kind of windy, but these are the situations we have. The client hired you for this day, you can't say, I can't shoot, it's a little windy outside. So that thing comes in handy. You're going to have to deal with it as we are. So everything's set up here. I'm shooting in aperture priority mode, and I'm shooting at f2.8. The camera's going to take care of everything else. All I have to worry about is actually composing the shot. The wind's going to blow Shay's hair around. I don't care. That'll look kind of cool. But most thing I'm worried about is controlling the light, making sure that it's soft, making sure that it spreads nicely and looks good. So let's have Shay come into the set over here. All right, and now we're going to take a couple of test shots, and then I'll have Brad come in. These look pretty good, but the light is really just a little bit harsh, so we're going to soften that. Let me have Brad come in, and we're going to keep the diffuser as close to her head as we can so it gets a real nice glow. See how it puts a little shade right over her? Very nice. Good. I'm getting down a little lower here so I can kind of get the buildings in the background. Let me get a couple of verticals here. Nice. Now I got to make sure that my it's still focused on her eye. It's at the focus point right there. Let's turn some for a little more energy this way. Very good. The wind's working pretty good for what we're trying to do here. Let's see how we're looking. Now I'm blowing out the background on a lot of these shots, and I don't really care, it's just background. But if I wanted to fix that, all I'd have to do, let's drop it 2/3 of a stop, and let's try again. See if I can keep a little more detail in the background. That pretty much did it. These actually look a bit better. Very nice. What's nice is New Yorkers, as they drive by, they yell out encouraging things as you go. I heard one just yell cheese. That's nice. That kind of helps. All right, so that's all there is to doing it. The whole key is having a tri-grip diffuser. Now this is one of those cases where you really do want an assistant, especially if it's windy. I don't care how big a sandbag you have, that thing is going to go over, because that thing's almost kind of like putting a sail out in the wind. It's going to fall over for sure every time. You can put 4 sandbags on it, eventually it's still going to go over, or just come loose from the coupling and fly away. It's one of those times where you need to get a friend to help you out on the set. Now we're going to head back up in the studio and pick up where we left off.